Food is essential for our well-being, but it should only be consumed when our body is ready for it. New food should only be introduced after the previous meal has been digested and is no longer in the stomach. Eating in moderation is key. It is crucial to find balance in everything we do, including the food we consume. The idea that food can serve as medicine is an important concept. Food provides our bodies with the nutrients we need to stay healthy, and it has the potential to prevent illness if we choose wisely. In the same way, medicine is intended to nourish the body and help restore balance when it is out of sync. Interestingly, the best remedy for certain ailments is simply to refrain from taking medicine at all. There are times when the best treatment is to give the body a break and allow it to heal naturally. When we find ourselves in a bad mood, instead of reaching for food or medication, a simple walk can work wonders. The act of walking allows us to clear our minds and regain a sense of calm. If after walking we still feel upset, it may be helpful to walk again. It may seem simple, but sometimes taking a break and allowing time to pass can do more for our mental state than any external remedy. Excessive eating is a common cause of various health problems. When we overeat, our bodies can become overwhelmed, leading to a host of illnesses. One of the key factors in maintaining good health is understanding that disease often begins in the gut. This part of our body plays a significant role in our overall well-being, as it helps process the food we consume and absorbs essential nutrients. When our gut is in poor condition, it can lead to a chain reaction that affects other parts of the body. In addition to the food we consume, our emotions also play a big part in our health. Intense feelings or emotional stress can be harmful, especially if they are not addressed. Whether it is excitement, anger, or frustration, excessive emotional outbursts can create an imbalance within the body, which could ultimately lead to disease. It is important to recognize and manage our emotions in a healthy way to maintain physical and mental balance. Transitioning from one phase to another in life is also a delicate process. When making changes, whether in our diet, habits, or daily routine, it is important to do so gradually. Abrupt shifts can be jarring for the body and mind, potentially causing more harm than good. A slow, steady transition allows the body to adjust and adapt without unnecessary stress or strain. Hunger is another important aspect of our health. When we feel hungry, our bodies require nourishment. However, it is not advisable to engage in heavy labor or strenuous activities while in a state of hunger. Our bodies need energy, and trying to exert ourselves when we have not eaten enough can lead to exhaustion or other health issues. It is better to address hunger first and allow ourselves the proper nutrition before taking on physical tasks. Delaying treatment for an illness is never a good idea. It is always important to address health concerns as soon as possible. Waiting for a problem to worsen only makes it harder to treat later on. This applies to both physical and mental health. If we neglect our well-being for too long, it can become much more difficult to recover. Both sleep and sleeplessness play a major role in our health. Sleep is essential for healing and rejuvenation, but when we sleep too much or too little, it can have negative effects on our bodies. Both extremes, if not managed properly, can lead to health issues. The key is to maintain a healthy sleep schedule that allows us to rest without overdoing it. The food we eat plays a major role in our health. If we are what we eat, then our illnesses are often a reflection of our choices. If we consume unhealthy foods in excess or fail to provide our bodies with the proper nutrients, it is likely that we will experience illness as a result. On the other hand, a balanced diet can help keep our bodies strong and functioning properly. Work and rest are two sides of the same coin when it comes to maintaining health. When we are overworked, our bodies become worn out, leading to physical and mental exhaustion. In these cases, rest and relaxation are essential for recovery. On the flip side, when we do too little and become idle, our bodies suffer as well. Inactivity can lead to a variety of health problems, including poor circulation, weight gain, and muscle weakness. A balance of work and rest is essential for maintaining good health. The human soul continues to grow and evolve until death. As we live, we learn, change, and develop in many ways. Time is always filled with opportunities for personal growth, and it is up to us to recognize these moments and make the most of them. We should not waste time, but instead focus on our own development, both physically and mentally. The body has a natural healing ability that is the most powerful force in restoring health. This internal healing power can help us recover from illness, injury, and even emotional distress. It is important to support this natural healing process by providing the body with the right conditions, including proper nutrition, rest, and a balanced lifestyle. Treating the disease itself is important, but it is equally important to address the underlying causes that contributed to the illness in the first place. Illnesses can arise from either an excess or a deficiency in the body. Too much of something, whether it be food, stress, or activity, can create an imbalance that leads to disease. Similarly, a lack of essential nutrients, sleep, or movement can also cause problems. Striking a balance between excess and deficiency is crucial to maintaining good health. In nature, excess is always counterproductive. The human body is designed to thrive in a state of balance, not excess. Whether it is food, work, or emotions, too much of anything can be harmful. A moderate approach to life, one that seeks balance and harmony, is key to achieving optimal health and well-being. The first rule for doctors is simple: do no harm. This principle guides their practice and ensures that treatments are provided with the utmost care and consideration. The goal of any medical intervention should always be to help, not to cause further harm. When the mind is calm and healthy, a person is able to think clearly and make rational decisions, which is important for both physical and mental health. The health of future generations is often affected by the choices of their parents. The habits, lifestyles, and even the emotional well-being of parents can influence the health of their children. The effects of these influences can last a lifetime, and the cycle continues with each new generation. Parents must take care of themselves, as their health and well-being directly impact their children's future. In the end, while doctors can help heal disease, it is nature that ultimately provides the healing. The body has a remarkable ability to heal itself, and with the right conditions, it can recover from nearly any ailment. We must remember that nature is our greatest ally in the pursuit of health and well-being. By working with our bodies and giving them the support they need, we can live healthier, happier lives. Some people believe that we experience emotions with our hearts because it feels tight and heavy when we are sad or anxious. However, the heart doesn't actually have the ability to think or understand. That's a job only the brain can do. It's the brain that processes our thoughts and gives rise to our feelings. Hunger is a powerful force. It weakens us, and if not addressed, it can even lead to death. Eating unhealthy food, especially in large amounts, can also cause damage to the body. Because of this, it's important to find balance. It's important to listen to our bodies and avoid excess, whether in food or any other part of life. When someone feels desperate or hopeless, it can be easy to give in to thoughts of illness or death. But just as a person who takes care of their clothes by shaking out the dust can keep them clean, exercising the body can help cleanse and maintain it. Sometimes, physical issues that cannot be solved by medicine may need more extreme measures, like surgery. If surgery is not effective, there are still other methods, like the use of heated metal or hot irons. However, if none of these approaches work, we might have to accept that the issue cannot be fixed. A good approach to life involves hard work, a positive mindset, and a pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge enriches our lives and helps us grow. We should not allow ourselves to overindulge, as going beyond what is natural or healthy will only lead to problems. This includes both overindulging in food and other aspects of life. We must find balance, or else we will face the consequences. By understanding the past, observing the present, and being able to predict or foresee the future, we can live a more informed and intentional life. Avoiding idleness is key because idleness often leads to harmful behaviors. In places where people stay busy and active, evil and vice have less room to grow. Physical exhaustion without a clear cause may be a sign that something is wrong with the body. It's a warning sign that illness could be approaching. It's important to pay attention to these signs and seek help when necessary. Doctors are often not just medical professionals, but philosophers too. They understand that there is a fine line between wisdom and medicine. Both involve understanding life, the human body, and the mind. Marriage, in many ways, is like a fever. It often starts off with intense passion, but as time goes on, it may cool down. Just like the body can experience heat from fever, marriage can begin with an intense fire, but can eventually reach a point where things cool off. The brain is where our thoughts, emotions, and even our fears originate. It's also the source of our dreams and mental abilities. It's essential for understanding everything we experience in life, including our fears, hopes, and even our moments of negligence or carelessness. The brain is complex and holds all the power of our mental and emotional life. Taking risks and challenging ourselves can lead to growth and personal development. Sometimes the pressure or the pain of pushing ourselves can feel difficult, but it often makes us shine in the eyes of others. The struggle and the journey may be hard, but in the end, it allows us to become something more than we were before. There are two key concepts in life: to know something and to believe you know something. To know something is to have true knowledge, but to believe that you know something without truly understanding it is ignorance. It's important to be aware of this distinction and to seek knowledge, rather than relying on shallow or incomplete beliefs. As we grow older, we should be mindful of the choices we make. For instance, sexual activity in old age should be approached with caution. At this point in life, it might be safer to avoid it, as the body's natural processes slow down and it's harder to recover from physical strain. Taking care of our bodies becomes even more important as we age, and understanding what is best for our health is key. The process of growing older is one where wisdom is gained through experience. Every phase of life, from youth to old age, offers its own unique lessons. As we grow older, we must balance knowledge with respect for the limitations of the body and mind, recognizing that some things cannot be changed or avoided, no matter how much we desire them. Through all of this, the central idea is balance. Whether it's in our work, health, relationships, or the way we approach life, finding the middle ground is crucial. Too much of anything can be harmful, while too little can lead to stagnation or harm as well. A healthy, fulfilling life comes from understanding this balance and taking action to preserve both our mental and physical well-being. Our approach to life, then, is one of careful moderation. Whether we're making choices about what to eat, how to exercise, or the relationships we cultivate, we must aim to create harmony in all things. The key is not to overdo anything, but to live in a way that respects our natural limits while still striving to improve ourselves and our circumstances. In the end, it's the pursuit of knowledge, the practice of mindfulness, and the awareness of our limits that allow us to live a life that is fulfilling, balanced, and free of unnecessary suffering. These principles apply to every area of life, from our physical health to our emotional well-being, our relationships, and the way we engage with the world around us. Embrace life with wisdom and let it guide you to a place of peace and understanding.